got a roof over your head at night, then you're doing alright. Alright. Doing what you wanna do with your life, then you doing alright. Alright. You really know what you need to survive, then you doing alright. Alright. You keep your hope and your dreams alive, then you doing alright. It's alright.
Last time on Sailing Quin, we sailed from Miami to Alistown in Bimini, and then made the trip down to Honeymoon Harbor where we hung out for a few days. We took some time to clean the bottom of the boat and got to snorkel on the Soplana wreck. From Bimini, we made our way over to the next island chain, the Berries, where we anchored in Great Harbour first. There was an old plane wreck right next to our anchorage, so we decided to swim over and do some spearfishing. It was a bit eerie swimming up to something underwater when the visibility was not that great. What's this fish?
A grunt. Yep. Snapper and grunt. That's what's for dinner.
We had met new friends while at anchor, and since there was a major front barreling down on us, we all decided to take a slip at the marina inside Great Harbour. The forecasts were predicting that a low-pressure system would bring 40 knots of winds over the next several days, so the marina was the safest place for us to take refuge. The winds came as predicted, and we were getting rocked around in our slip. We paid for a week in the marina, so after the front passed, we took advantage of the easy access to land and did some biking.
We got some buddies. They followed us for like the last mile.
We explored some caves and cliffs on the north side of the island. We didn't properly time out our arrival to be there at low tide, so we couldn't go down into the caves because the waves were crashing into its mouth. It was the first time we had a bird's eye view of the turquoise waters the Bahamas are so famous for.
got some new friends in the form of canines. Found this beautiful little cove in the caves out on Gun Cay. Actually, it might be Cistern Cay. Just awesome.
The following day, our neighbor in the slip next to us offered to take us on a tour through Shark Creek. It was fun to weave the dinghies through the mangroves, and the creek emptied us into a small bay that connected to the ocean. We spotted lots of sea turtles, but sadly they swam away before we could get pictures of any of them. Ooh, look how narrow it is up here.
Doing it. Doing it.
We also took another trip back to the caves, but at low tide this time, so we could climb down amongst the waves. Our week in Great Harbour Marina was up, so the next island on our way was Hoffman Cay. Several boats had made the trip with us, but since we had the shallowest draft, we could tuck ourselves away from everyone else. We had the most beautiful anchorage all to ourselves. If you were to imagine a picture-perfect anchorage, this was it. We had clear blue water, a white sand beach with palm trees, and not a soul in sight. Located in the middle of Hoffman Cay is a blue hole which we hiked up to along with other cruisers in the area. The blue hole connects to the ocean underground, and I'm not sure if anyone really knows how deep it goes. I found a lot of conflicting numbers online. We did some cliff diving anyway, knowing it was definitely deep enough for that.
early this morning, stretching and yawning, preparing for the daily. Challenges will surely arise, but I won't sweat them. I just tackle them all one at a time and then forget them, cause I'm focused on what's happening next. Won't let them hold me, cause time is of the essence, and my life's my one and only. I'ma ride it till the tires burn off, grinding metal on the asphalt, sparks in the road, foot on the pedal, both hands upon the steering wheel, stay on the road.